Hey everybody. So I was just finishing my workout a few minutes ago and I was heavy in thought on some recent news that we've learned, some recent studies that we've been reviewing. And I say we as in my group on Facebook. Okay, so you guys know that we've been pushing massive greens for a while with lemon juice, avocado, healthy fats, plant-based fats. Really pushing this as a way to suppress your appetite, stop cravings, just give you a general peacefulness around food and all that kind of stuff, right? So now they have these new studies out. There's a chemical called thylakoids, that does everything I just said. And guess where it's found? In leafy greens, in the leaves of leafy greens. I felt so validated. So it was so awesome reading this news, and I am so excited. You guys can look this up for yourself. Go Google it. Everybody's Googling it. There's tons of papers out there on it, tons of information on it. So it's thylakoids, and it's a chemical that's in the leafy part of the greens that literally helps suppress your appetite, helps stop cravings for sugar and other things that you don't want to be eating. And it's exciting news, right? And here's why I was thinking about all this. So I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and she was talking about emotional overeating. And I was remembering how I used to think that my biggest problem was emotional overeating. So when I got done exercising, I got off my road machine and I was looking through some of my notes from in the very beginning when I started the low carb vegan, right? And first started losing weight. And that's all I talked about was emotional eating, because every single time I seemed to give in and have a binge session or whatever, it seemed like it was something to do with emotions, right? It wasn't. Or maybe it was, but maybe eating the greens changes that too, because I haven't had a binge in well over a year now, like 14, 15 months now. And I no longer ever run to food or even think of food when I'm emotionally upset. And I still have emotional issues. I still have things that upset me. I mean, we all, just because you suddenly lose weight, you don't stop having emotional issues. You still have them. But I'm not having to fight emotional eating. I'm not having to fight overeating at all, which is just a miracle in and of itself, right? But to not be emotionally tied to food is amazing. That alone would make it worth it for me to be eating all the greens and stuff if that was the only thing I was getting out of it. And if that is coming from the greens, which I'm going to keep studying and seeing what else is coming from the greens themselves. I am a little disappointed that in all of the articles that I read, the medical journals that have been published, everything, it doesn't say anything about the oxalates in the greens, and it talks about spinach being one of the best ones because it's such a dark leaf. It doesn't talk about the oxalates or the fact that people can get kidney stones or some other kind of problems from eating the greens. You need to have the lemon juice with the greens because it binds to the green, to the oxalates, so they can't end up causing kidney stones and stuff. So please be aware of that and make sure that you do use the lemons, and be aware of the fact that I'm not coming at you as a doctor, a nutritionist, or any kind of a medical person. I'm just giving you my opinion of these things, the things that I've noticed for myself in my weight loss journey in the last year. I always gotta have that in there somehow. So yeah, I just wanted to come and share this little bit of thing with you about the whole not eating from emotions anymore and the thylakoids, because I think all you guys should look it up, and I think you'll just be so excited by this, especially when you tie it into what we've been talking about the the easy weight loss, the easy maintenance, the everything got easier when we started adding the massive greens. And I know I say massive greens and you guys think, oh my God, but chop your greens up. Chop your 6 cups down to 1.5 to 2 cups, and it just they're so much easier to eat when they're all chopped up anyway. And your green vegetables, you can steam them, air fry them, bake them, whatever. For that matter, you can eat a lot of them raw. There's certain vegetables that I don't eat raw, so I just enjoy them more cooked. But however you're going to do it, get in those green vegetables, get in your fresh greens, and get lemon juice in there. And the healthy fat. The healthy fat is important. Certain vitamins and minerals cannot be assimilated by our body without the healthy fat going in at the same time. And guess what? Remember what we said about avocados? They do not store as fat. Why do they not store as fat? Because of the fiber. Fiber binds fat. We're just binding things everywhere, right? Okay. Bye, guys. I hope you got something out of this today. Bye.